Hello, welcome back to my Arverni campaign. I think this is episode, I think it's number 12 actually, I think. Fight this guy. I can't reach him, it's a shame. Move in here. Again, I think we just need to spend our money, to be honest. We can take him out of forced march. This guy, I'm gonna disband. I think we just suffered a load of damage here, haven't we? Oh, that's nearly all my money gone. Right. Got to try and get a shrine of Grover Rosmeta over here. Right, just give an idea what's happening. We're going to finish off the Cherusci. We're going to attack in northern Italy, try and get Noricum and Cisalpine and Italia if we can. Then we'll move on to attack Spain. The reason for attacking Spain rather than Great Britain straight away is that this is one confederation now, so there's 2, 4, 5 territories we need to take. I know there's more territories here, but in fact it's split amongst a number of different groups, so we can actually take them out one at a time in some cases. I'd like to actually get the Arverni as well. They've got 2, so I'd like to get Brundisium, and then we can always look at what we're going to do in Corsica and Sardinia and Magna Graecia. We'll maybe leave that until we've sorted out Great Britain. Strategically I don't like to leave that behind if we start heading east. I want to make sure that Britannia is ours, and so is Iberia. Okay, here you got a picture, and that's in the turn. So things have livened up in this campaign. It started off very slowly actually. That's just stupid. No, why would I want to get involved in wars in Greece? That's just stupid. And why would they want to come and help me in Gaul? That's just nonsense. You do wonder about the AI at times, about diplomacy. Okay, I think we just have one more army we need to destroy. We're going to start making Noble Horse in Brigantium, I think it is, in Tarraconensis in northern Spain. I'm a little bit worried about the Gatulii and the Garamantia. I don't think they're too trustworthy, either of them, to be honest. But of course I will have my armies in northern Italy soon, so things should be fine. Okay, it's whizzing through quite quickly now, the end turn. Oh, someone must have died. Nope, that's all we can choose from. Commander's effect, he hasn't got any according to that. Oh, he's got loads actually, that one. Okay, let's go for him. Okay, so he's back in his fleet. War declare, German Confederation, the Rusii. Loads of stuff built. Italia's motivated. And Germania Minor is not motivated. They hate us, in fact. Let's see if we can turn that round. I'm not going to recruit a lot more infantry. Any infantry I do will be Oathsworn. What have we got over here? We're at naught at the moment. Let's repair that. Oh, we really need this so that we can move these armies out from the north. We want them to go down to Italy, so I need to build a shrine there, to be honest. Too good here, is it? 14. 5 turns. Mind you, we are one turn and we're going to get +8, so that should be okay. So I've got my forces. Where's my spy? He's down here. Fleet's here. I'm really considering just disbanding these. although military presence is 4, so I've got to keep them. Basically, I think the same is true up here, I think. Military presence is 6, which is all of the plus factor. Okay, they're in north of Rome, so ready to attack the Veneti. They're ready to attack the Veneti. We need to move that army down. 1, 2, 3 armies we need to move down. Let's have a look over here. We're just gonna, we'll recruit a general. We'll start, can we do horses? We can do horses now. Recruit a general. Okay, he has none. No effects. It's weird for a commander to have no effects at all. We'll go for this guy. Start with noble horse, recruit, and we'll recruit some. Actually, what we'll do, we'll move him into the city first, because that's going to help public order whilst he's recruiting. Light horse, heavy horse, noble horse. Okay, difference between heavy horse and noble horse. 8, 4. Charge bonus is massively different. It's nearly like 50% more. Yeah, if you're paying 118 to maintain, why not pay 146? Yeah, let's go for it. Right, can we get oath sworn over here? I don't think we've got enough money, to be honest. So we'll just keep that. We'll keep that money back for recruiting some more noble horse. Let's fight this battle out. I think we'll probably just auto-resolve this. Oh, he's run away. Actually, we've suffered damage as well, looking at that. But we should be able to get him this time. Yep, it's very much in our favour. So we're going to auto-resolve. Oh, it's only 66. Oh, 76, that's better. That's good. We should be able to get rid of him now. Oh no, we haven't. Let's kill the captives. Oh, we have. Right. Presumably because of his physical location. We hadn't during the battle, but he couldn't actually... That's good, that's what we want to hear. Let's do that. And we need to try and move them to here. Can they go? Can they go? Can we go? Yes, they can, which is good, because I think that will help public order here as well. 34 turns, that's good. And yeah, that's excellent actually. Okay, so we've got some blood sworn there. I've never seen those. I don't know quite. Obviously an inferior version of the oath sworn. Anyway, let's have a look, see if there's anyone else upgraded. No, they haven't. Do I want to move my spy anywhere? Do we know what's going on in Venetia? We do actually. We've got pretty good intelligence. We can see where their armies are. I won't bother to look at diplomacy until we're actually going to attack them. So we'll end the turn. Okay, just got to wait for the AI to have its go. Obviously most of the action's in the east at the moment, not over here. Just need to do a quick scan to see if public order's reasonable in the north, and then we'll start moving our army south to the Italian campaign.
We have fine goods, and you doubtless have much that we would find desirable. So, are we to have trade?
We are. There we go. Let's trade. They're in the frozen north by the looks of it. It even looks blue, doesn't it? Ooh, I can't really do with a war with the British Confederation. I might have a look and see if we can keep them sweet. Even if we ally with them, that would be better than leave them kind of behind us. Have a look and see whether they think well of us or not. I've got a feeling we won't be able to do much with the German Confederation because we'll have a cultural aversion to us. They're Germanic and we're Gallic. Excuse me, let's have a drink. We're vulnerable to hostile agents. We're going to recruit a champion. Well, they suggest we recruit a champion. Plenty of oathsworn there. I've got loads of oathsworn here. Construction report, that's good. This is Salpina, right. Troops recruited, right, good. That's good. Get rid of that. Okay, how are we doing over here? Let's have a look. -8, 4 turns, that's not good. That is not good. I think you probably need to move him to here. Yeah, let's put it +4. Okay, it's moving away from Italy though, isn't it? There's another territory here that's well south, isn't it? Is it Uberxus or something? +2. Let's go for it. Grover's Rosmetia. So the essential thing here is to get public order under control. It's only +2, but we are doing a good job there, I think. Got 2 groves, that'd be 16, so that we'll turn that around pretty quick actually. Here we need to go for a grove. We've got 1, we need a second one. Plenty of food and plenty of cash coming in at the moment. So that'll be Germania Minor and Germania Magna sorted out. That should mean we can move armies down, although Venetia's in a bit of a state. Vesontia rather, Germania Minor. Well, it's the same territory, isn't it? 9 turns, but we're building this. Can we build anything else? It's going to be a long time before the... Not really, there's not really anything else we can do to improve. No. It's a bit of a pain actually. Belgica. See again, there's almost like no growth in these regions. I wonder why that is. Just whole of this Gallic area just doesn't seem to have very good growth at the moment. It may be a game feature. Well, I think it is a game feature. It's not maybe. It is definitely. At least here will be fine. Isca will be fine. Aquitania is fine. Genoa is fine. So is Celtica. And Alalia is fine. And Consentia is even okay. -2, 92 turns. Can we do any more upgrading? I don't think we can actually. No, it's not really giving us very much, is it, that Grove of Gorbanus? Over here we need to... I'm going to pump out some more. Another 3. We'll keep doing that until we run out of money, then we'll start attacking territories again. By then we should have things under control. I don't think my fleets can be brought around to do much good because we're actually fighting, apart from Araminium, they're all... Optavium, is that on the coast? I don't think it is, no. So the only city we could actually attack with our fleets would be Araminium. Right. Anyone up ranked? Nope. Penos. We're just going to zoom about a bit. Do forgive me if you get a bit dizzy. Just checking where my armies are. Right, okay. Obviously it's going to take me a turn or so to bring that army across from Brigantium. Unfortunately, that was the only territory we had where we already had a building that was in the right chain quite a long way along for building noble hall, so I didn't want to start building it elsewhere because that would take quite a long time to build the stables, etc. Also, it means that when we open our campaign against Iberian tribes, we'll actually have a good recruitment area there. Yeah, let's definitely go for that. We'll try and get non-aggression with the other Germanic tribes if we can. I'll do that next turn. We need to kind of park them. Oh, I was going to look at the British Confederation as well, wasn't I? I want to try and make sure we at least have non-aggression with them, at the very least. So it's a question again of relocating armies, which may take a turn or so, but that'll also allow me to build up my noble horse army, which will then be spread out amongst the other armies that we've got already deployed. So he's been found again. Let's go diplomacy. Let's go for so look at the German Confederation. What do they think? They hate us. They're very unfriendly, in fact. But we've got a cultural affinity with them, which is odd. Simbri, Ratai. So that's not good, is it? Simbri, Ratai, Broy and the Brushi. Don't think we're going to be able to get... Oh, they're still alive, Liguria. Is that a... That's probably a fleet, I'm thinking. If it is anything at all. Right. So I've got the guys who like us first. British Confederation. Oh, defensive allies of British Confederation. That's good. I forgot I must have done that last time. That's good. Okay. Try the boy, see if we can get some trade with them.
Greetings, friend. I've called for good aid.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Don't think there's anyone else we could trade with. The Editani, maybe?
Greetings. Now speak plainly.
That's good. Editani. Well, let's try the Gatula then. Let's see.
I will do you the honor of listening to your tale.
This is all good. This is all good. It's going to be ages before we attack these people, so... Garamancha. I would like better relations with Garamancha if we can do it. No, let's try and sweeten it. Ooh, can we not give less than that? Okay, let's try trade. No, okay, let's try non-aggression. No, they really don't like us, do they? That's unfortunate, because they're in a very difficult strategic situation for us, to be honest. In the sense that they could do us a lot of harm. Isn't it a shame we're trading with the Veneti and the Ratai? What are they allied with? Unfortunately, we're going to make them choose. Okay, right, let's get on with it. Okay, just quickly do a skim round for the public order. That's fine. Building lots of temples there. That's fine. We shan't move the fleet. We shan't move that fleet. So that's 15 plus. It's plus 3 now actually, Bribract. That's good. So Tika, that's fine. We should be okay there without doing anything more. We don't want to spend money 2,000 on. That's 2 noble horse units. We could do those. That's fine. Massilia, that will be 91 turns, so we're fine there. Okay, back to Brigantium. Let's recruit some more noble horse. Oh, can we do 3? So I'll keep the rest of the money for the next turn. We're getting huge pots of money actually. Okay. Don't think there's anything else I want to do. This worries me. This territory here. Besontium. Can we do anything here to improve things? I don't think we can actually, can we? We're not going to get this. We need to keep building up Bagram, I think. They're in Nema 6. So I don't really want to tie down a whole army here, do I? That's just crazy. Can I? Shrine of Rosmeta, that would be sensible. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do is do one less, one fewer. Which is a pain because it's going to take longer, but I'd rather release a whole army than make one unit of noble horse, if you know what I mean. That's the kind of choice that we're facing here. Let's go for it. Let's start building axes. It's going to take 5 turns anyway to do that. 10 turns to get that down. And 10 is the military presence. Change per turn 6. Yeah, that's happier. That's on the way to being... If we get rid of the bronze forge, how much is that producing? 60 wealth. God, 60 wealth is nothing, is it? Let's convert it. Let's dismantle it. It's causing -4. Okay. Right. Afraid it's the end turn again. Yeah, we need to prepare this carefully. I'm going to have to look at the diplomacy on how to try and cause problems for the allies that I've got. Some of these allies, like I think Helvetia and the Rieta, are going to have to choose, and the Serbs as well, between me and Veneti. And hopefully they'll stay out of the war, or they'll join in on my side, one of the two. Join war against... No, we don't want to get involved in the Iberian Peninsula yet. Can't do much with the Germanic tribes now. The Cimbri seem to be a bit of a problem, to be honest. Having made friends with them, it's alienated the Germans even more. Oh well. Can't be friends with everyone. Again, I think I was saying in the other episode that I did, the big factions have disappeared in the west. Rome's gone, Carthage is gone. It's all barbarians now. Barbarian cultures. Oh. Let's go for Oathsworn. He hasn't got any effects. He's got not much. These generals are rubbish, aren't they? Well, they're actually their public order, so let's maybe go for this guy. Yeah. Motivated populace, trait gained. Unhappy populace. Right, I think we're going back to this city over here, weren't we, to try and solve the problems we're having with public order. The only way to do that, really, yeah, we've got to go for sacred enclosure. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. So this will be, it's +10 at the moment, and it will be improving a lot. Here, we've got a couple of shrines coming on board. Grove, and then we'll go for a shrine. And we've got a shrine coming next. So the army in Tilliferdum will be able to be moved. Excuse me. But Aquitania is fine. Yeah. And Cisalpina is absolutely excellent. Do we need to? We don't need to do anything here, I don't think. We upgraded these troops. I think we have actually. Yeah. Because we certainly can. That's what I shall do. Put it back. Shrine. It's only +3, isn't it? Public order stable, but nothing being built there. I think we'll go for a shrine, to be honest. It's 2,000. But that should produce decent public order. That's fine at the moment. Okay, more troops. More noble horse. Okay. I don't think I can actually move any armies at the moment, can I? Let me just have a look. Panos Spy, no. Sal. Okay, they're ready to attack. Veneti, so are they. They're in the right positions. Can we move this guy? Can we move them down to Uzberkus? Not yet. Maybe next turn. Rolling Menhirs. Never heard of that. Orders of Tattoos. I don't think they can come out yet, but we are taking really active steps so that we can release this army. End turn. So hopefully we'll be fighting. I think it'll probably be the next episode actually that we're actually fighting a few battles.
The gods speak
No.
through thunder and storm, but they
Nope.
tell us to ally with you. If
Military
you will have
alliance. No, I don't want military alliance with them. Don't mind having non-aggression, but
Our ancestors have spoken, and they have named you as true friends. Do we
at the
dare
moment,
ignore the
non-aggression.
other world?
ally with Veneti. So perhaps if we might be able to alienate. They're at war with the German Confederation. Well, they already hate us, to be honest. So yeah, so let's go for that. Let's accept. We're going to try and present them with a paradox, with a dilemma rather. When we attack the Veneti, we want them to be. Should we go join the Veneti, or should we join the Gallic Federation, which is much stronger, of course, than the Veneti? I'd actually like probably a military alliance with some of these guys. That would actually put a real dampener on the Veneti. Certainly I've got to attack the larger of the of those northern Europe. What's going on here? What just happened? That's interesting. Public order is stable, military presence is 10, change per turn is 11. Can we move out? Can we move out, and can we move south? Or into Italy? We should be able to. Oh, it's -1. But we're getting these online fairly soon, so we're gonna start positioning ready to attack. Move down to that city. Let's check out what happened there. Something definitely happened, so I shall find out what happened there. Don't need that. To get this well and truly into public order. Military presence still 9, but change is only 5. So we can't move that this turn. Maybe next turn we'll be able to move that army. And same thing with this army, you should be able to move maybe next turn. Okay. What happened there? Something went on. Not quite sure what. Did I miss something? Batavium. Perhaps it was over here. Slaves. Ooh. So slaves took over Casurgis. The boy, the Simbi. It's interesting. They've got a territory right the way over there. The Simbi at war. The boy. Boy are at war with the German Confederation. Simbi at war with lots of people actually. They are at war with the German Confederation. Friendly. Maybe we made a good choice there. If they're going to take out the boy, are very friendly as well. So maybe we made the right choice there. The slaves are not worried about. They can take that city if they want. Verderdum. Okay, so we're moving these next turn. So quick whiz round, make sure we've got public order in the right direction. Mainly to release the armies, not so much the navies, the two fleets. Okay. Not really do much more there. I think on the whole are fine. We sort of get into a position where we can start thinking about moving troops over. Actually, my money is sustaining itself quite well, actually. I'm probably going to be able to get a whole stack of these noble horse, which will then break down this stack and move them in. If we get 20, I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'd have 5 armies, 20. We can put 4 into each of the, which will be all I would want anyway. I wouldn't want a whole army of noble horse. Just need enough for tactical reasons to give us the ability to turn things tactically on a battlefield. Golden Talks. Maybe we might be able to do 6 armies, you know, possibly. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we might be able to sustain 6 armies. So I might need to start recruiting Oathsworn, I think, once I've done the Noble Horse. Once those 20 are done, for the 2 or 3 turns that they're moving over towards Italy, we'll recruit Oathsworn. Okay, sorry, let's end the turn. I know not much is happening, but it's the nature of the game. I could just attack people all over the place, but it's not really my style, to be honest. I like to do things in an organised way. Campaigns I like to prepare rather than have kind of a weeping sore of a campaign going on for ages where you just gradually win against someone. I like to hit them with loads of armies all at one go. I think 6 armies will be plenty to take out.
You are honourable, worthy and strong, and only fools would not wish to be friends with you.
I am honourable, worthy and strong, and but I'm not going to pay you for being honourable, worthy and strong. Let's just go for that. Okay. I'm trying to build up friends across the Rhine, basically.
The gods speak through thunder and storm, but
Yeah,
they
why
tell
not?
us to ally with you.
Gonna
If you will have us.
payments. Let's see. Oh, they haven't. Oh well. I'm greedy. Right, I think that Brigantium should be fairly well on the way to public order now. It's quite a lot of big stacks actually. Helvetia seems to have 2 stacks, 40 units. Might be difficult to face if they make the wrong choice. By wrong I mean joining in on the side of the Veneti. I should have posed a few more problems for them now actually, I think. The allies of the Veneti, by allying with them myself. I'm going to try and... Meditani must be gone. Let's have a look. What we're going to do is we're defensive allies with these guys. We're going to try and get
Sit, friend, and let us talk.
military
Let us
alliance.
have good wine.
That's good. That gives them a bit of a problem actually. We will of course be killing these people at some time. We've got we'd like military access, I think. Yeah. And we're actually with the Raetai, military alliance, trade agreement, military access. So you can't have much better than that. That will give them a problem. They're actually allied with Veneti, but they've only got a defensive alliance. We've actually military alliance with them. Helvetii, we need to do the same with the Helvetii as well. What are we? Military alliance, trade agreement. Can't do better than that actually. That's fine. The Inserbs. What have we got? Military alliance, trade agreement, military access. Right, so we're diplomatically, we're absolutely fine, I think, to attack them. And these guys will try...
Sit, friend, and let us talk.
Oh no.
Let us have good wine.
Okay, so you might have the Brusii would join in. Dalmatii... Oh, I've got to exit out of that. Dalmatii, are they allies of... Actually, it's easy to do this way, isn't it? The Veneti have defensive alliance with Dalmatii. So I'm quite hopeful that Raetai and the Inserters will actually not join in when I attack the Veneti. Okay, enough talk. Let's get on with the game. Where's this guy going? Vesontium, but he's actually moving further south than that. I'm going to move down to here. Have I got military access with the Inserves? Let's have a look. I think we did actually, didn't we?
You honor
Trade
us.
agreement, defensive
There's food
alliance.
enough for 2 armies awaiting us when we have talked.
Okay, so we've got military access all the way through there. We can just go straight through the Alps. We can also probably set ourselves up so that we've... Oh, mind you, he's got a lot of troops. Oathsworn, short swords. I don't know what they're like. They look quite good actually to me, short swords. Oh no. Oathsworn are much better. Okay, but he's got quite a few troops. 14, 30, oh, 45. Jesus, he's got 60 troops. That would be difficult to face, wouldn't it? Yeah, we need to... Can we move on? I don't think we can actually. Can we get past him? I don't think we can get past him, which is weird. Anyway. Right. Why has he moved his armies up to here, the LVTI? Okay. Use Burkers. What's public order doing here? 12. But only 9 of that is due to military presence. Right, so let's see what it's like now. +6, but 5 is military presence. So if we move out, what happens? And what are we doing here? We're going to get a shrine in 4 turns, which will really turn it around. Can we move out? Oh, we can actually. -1, 20 turns, but we'll have the shrine fairly quickly. Are we going to cause any problems? Rieti we actually had a treaty with, didn't we? Let's move down to here. So I'm making assumptions here that we aren't going to face everyone at the same time. It's possible we will actually. Or if they declare war, we might be able to get peace out of them straight away. That's the other option. Yeah, we need to do that anyway, to be honest. 5 turns, we're going to get a revolt in 10 turns. Sanctuary Rosemeta. That's another thing actually, intensified production. Okay, right. I think it's all about the public order at the moment. I'm sorry, this episode, isn't it? We're all pretty much green, and we don't have armies in everywhere. Let's have a look. He's going to be moving to here. -5, so in 39 turns we'd have a problem. Can we make something else here? So we'll move back for the moment. We'll get this nice and sweet before we move out, maybe up around 100. Well, it's nearly 100 now actually. That's the most you can hope for. Let's continue doing our noble horse. I say I'm amazed that my money is it's really doing very well actually. Another 3, we'll maybe move them over. Yeah, we won't wait another turn to recruit 1 horse. We'll go for some Oathsworn over here now. Some of these armies. We can always recruit a general just to actually act as a kind of a replacement army general. -4. 10 turns, but so we're getting that one in 5 turns. Should be fine. Difference is -4. We're going to get +8. So that should be stable fairly soon. Right. I always have trouble making out the strategic situation where it's over like 2 theatres. Because we've got the armies in Italy, so I've got 1, 2, 3 armies coming down. Right, I'll have the horsemen coming over. There's a lot of stacks going on there. What's going on here? The Bresci, are they fighting the Rieti? Who are these guys? The Nori. Don't think I've actually got a relationship with those guys at all. We just don't know who they are. Well, we can see them, but we don't know who they are. Right, let's end turn again. Okay, so I need to try and move my armies all closely together. We'll probably have them meet up in Genoa. And we'll be able to move the noble horse into the armies and prepare properly. I think we're prepared diplomatically enough. There's nothing more we can do. We've got military alliances with all of the allies of Veneti. I don't know what these guys are doing actually. It's a bit worrying. They are military allies, so maybe they're just sitting by my cities. Of course, if they happen to declare war on me, I'm in real trouble because they're right next to my cities. They can just take them. It's not like in some of the other games where if you declare war, your armies are like automatically moved out to the edge of the territory. They just sit there.
You are honourable, worthy and strong, and only
Tani.
fools would not wish to be friends with you.
I know we're honourable, worthy and strong, but do we need an alliance with someone who I'm going to kill at some stage? Who are they at war with? No, they're already defensive alliance with... Longer term, it may serve us, but I'm not paying money for it. Sorry. In fact, I think we're going to go the other way. Whoa. Okay, we'll just go for that. Nope.
Darkness gathers.
Okay, we'll accept. We can always say no if there's a war. Averni and the Editadi has been broken, so they're probably going to fight each other. It's interesting because the Arverni have a city down here, Brindisium, which I kind of feel was our city, and they took it from us rather. We've got a defensive alliance with them. They're very friendly, but a war with the Editani. Okay, well, there'll be Iberian shenanigans at some stage, I'm sure. Probably got to keep this army here. We've got the O-Swarm guys here. Are we actually in the city? We're not. Oh, now we are in the city. Right. Suffering attrition now, which is a bit annoying. What about if we move down to here? Okay, we should be fine now. And we're going to move down to here. Going through the Alp passes, so it should be fine actually. He's going to suffer attrition here, I think, because he's going to be right up in the high Alpine passes. Okay. There's a lot going on here, you know. A lot of stacks about. Right, can we just do... Sorry to keep doing this, but I really need to keep an eye on public order. As I have no armies actually around who can act as garrison forces. I always like to use them more productively rather than let them just sit around. 15, that's good. We'll get a shrine there. Can we recruit what we want? Ah, we would like another one, so perhaps we'll do a shrine. It's got 15 a time. But the military presence is 16, so we definitely need a shrine there. I think the way to do this, let's get into the city if we can, take that out. We're gonna... I want to go for the troops really, don't we, to be honest. 19. So next turn we'll be moving these guys over towards Italy, and so we need, no, we've got plenty of food actually, 25 food. Do we need something for money? Or, I don't know, whether save some money for a shrine. Yeah, I think we'll save some money for a shrine. But this army will be on its way, you'll be happy to know. Do we have... we probably don't have access rights here, so we're going to have to go to sea and move along through here. It's going to take quite a few turns, maybe 3 or 4 turns. So we'll do some Oathsworn recruitment. Yeah, we'll beef up our armies with some Oathsworn. Particularly these armies where they're actually quite low. 9 we can actually put in here. I think what we'll do... can we just move out? Oh god, it's got to go this way. Dear oh dear. Move up to Genoa. I think Rome has a decent garrison now, I believe. That would be quite handy to have actually. Well, Rome actually does have reasonable public order. It's got 11 garrison and obviously city walls. Okay. Let's have a look overall. Some Belgica, so we're going to look at Belgica. We're pretty much there, I think. What is this? Sacred Enclosure. 1 turn we'll get Shrine of Rosmeta, but we're +1 already, so well, that's fine. That will be stable soon. And over here we know we've got to build a shrine. Let's end the turn. Sorry, I seem to have had a lot of episodes like this in this Arverni campaign where not much happens, where we kind of are building up. This does tend to be my style. I don't tend to just fight battles willy-nilly when there's no strategic advantage or the battle's not being fought for a strategic reason. I'm only going to fight battles when I actually think that they're going to serve a purpose. And the purpose is very much to destroy the Veneti. That's what I'm moving towards. I shall then reassess the situation, see if I can knock out some of the other people.
My people can only dream of wealth like yours.
I'm sure they can.
Spare some for us?
I think I'm going to make a counter offer. They rejected it. Okay, that's fine. That was a 50-50 anyway. I wasn't that bothered whether, as long as they're friendly towards me. I don't want to get too matey with them. Right. Okay. Let's see what the German Confederation are going to do. I hope the Simbi are managing to destroy them, to be honest, because they're quite friendly with us. You like to see your allies doing well, particularly if it's a border that you want to stabilise and keep peaceful. Veneti, ooh. Okay, Temple of the Oak. Done something. Tribal economy. See, I think our economy is really crap, to be honest. We're not very productive. That's what I mean when I say really crap. So I think we really need this kind of stuff, to be honest. It's going to help produce decent stuff for us, decent productive. Right, let's move out to sea. We know how the pathfinding is a bit strange, so we're going to move out to sea. We're going to... hopefully we're not at war with anyone that will come along and just destroy our army. But I believe it's going to take quite a while to get over here. Let's have a look. This is our sort of assembly point, so it's 1, 2... oh, it's 1, 2, 3 turns. That's not too bad. And we'll... it's going to be like a goddamn TAM meeting down here, isn't it? Let's get all my troops down together. I'll take these out of forced march stance. Not that I think I'm going to be attacked. It would seem to be unlikely to me that I would be attacked. I think I want to raise a general here, because we're going to do some Oathsworn stuff. I'm pretty happy with my public order at the moment. I think we're fine. I'm going to raise some forces. No effects at all. God, my generals are rubbish. They're absolute rubbish. They have no real capability. Can we reinstate a legacy actually of an army? Yeah, Swords of Sagamo. They look quite good. Let's reinstate them. Noble Horse, recruit, Oathsworn. Yeah, we're going to go the Oathsworn route. Let's have a look and see what's happening with our forces. Actually, I'm going to look at the... see if we can put anyone back into... This is doubtful, to be honest. Can we tax them? Oh, minus 11. No, we cannot tax them. So we've got to... What are we giving up there? 324. Oh, that's fine. I can live with that. What about Corsica? Can we... Why could we not go there? Okay, so... Oh, that's just about... Mind you, we only get 98 from that, but it's just about... It's on 0. That's fine. So we're now getting all the taxes we can. Let's go that way. So most valuable Aquitania, Magna Germania is very good as well, actually. Okay, that's excellent. Right, I think we need to move these guys up. Let's move them up to here. You do some major sorting out of our armies around here. I think all 6 of them are now in this, very close to this area. Where's my spy? I think I'm going to move them down to Veneti in case they can do some damage to people. Fleet is fine. Costing a lot of money, but they're also adding to public order to the effect of +4, although we can actually move them now. We could actually move them or even disband them. Public order is stable. Well, I don't want to disband them, I want to use them. The trouble is I've got to sail all the way around Iberia to actually get involved in the war. But that's where they're going to be used anyway, I suppose. So... double time. The sooner I do it, the better, I suppose, but they're going to cost me an absolute fortune travelling all the way around there. Levy Freeman. You do wonder whether you should just disband stuff and start stuff up again. How many turns is it going to be that they're not going to be used? Loads, actually. Loads and loads. Let's move them out. +1. That's fine. How much are they costing me? 69. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 690, 750. So it's costing me 1,000. You know what? It just doesn't make sense to keep them, does it? Because even though I might use a fleet, it's going to take so many turns for it to get round there, and I'm paying maintenance on this fleet all the time. That they're actually... It'd be better to like spend this money on Oathsworn that actually will take part in the battle. So we're going to get rid of this lot. But really, I think this is a fault of the game that because movement is so low, it will take like 10 years to get round to the Mediterranean, which is totally ridiculous, of course. It's cost us money to have Oathsworn and stuff, but it's just... well, you're getting the point. I don't need to rabbit on, do I? You understand what I'm saying. Public order is stable, +1. What about over here? And can we get... if we get a military alliance with these guys, +5, but 6 is the military presence, so we can't do anything with these guys at the moment. Because they're costing me a small fortune as well. Not quite as much, but anyway. So make us... right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're coming over. 6, 7, which is obviously a recruiting army here, which will just recruit Oathsworn. One more end turn and I'll end the episode, put you out of your misery. So I'm sure that this is the nature of the game, that it isn't all battles all the time. You have to prepare things and get into a situation where you can actually just move forward with overwhelming force, which is what I like to do. As I've said, I could be fighting what I'd like to call like weeping wars, where you just attack people, they win a battle, you win a battle, and things go on forever. This way, the campaign should be over fairly quickly. Gosh, what's Spartans doing down there? It's a risky strategy, because as I say, there is a lot of alliance stuff going on there in the north. But I think I've prepared as well as I can diplomatically. Okay. Just going to check out my order, public order, and then we'll end the episode. They've gone now, that's good. Okay, political intrigue. His wife is dead. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Let's move this guy up to the border, where he can still recruit, but he can... There's less room to move, less room to... some more Oathsworn. Well, I think our money may even be going up, to be honest. We certainly can recruit another army of Oathsworn. What do we got here? We've got to start producing some balanced armies here. So they're all out of... Yeah. So I do have an army just across the border, I think, that can recruit all of the range of units that I would want to take. Yep, slingers. Yep, a nice range. It's only with the horsemen I can't recruit here. So... certainly building the Oathsworn down here in Masala was a very crucial key decision very early on in the game. I'm just going to have a look at public order, see how that is. Terrible. Aquitania and the two Germanys. Let's have a look. I just destroyed that army, didn't I, Aquitania? Hope it hasn't gone crazy on me. I know, it's because it's historical stuff. There's historical problems there. Right, at the moment we're going to spend all of our time producing armies. We're not going to do anything more economically until we've taken other 3 provinces. Can't wait to use these noble horse. In fact, we can even upgrade them, which I'm going to do. They're going to be with us a long time, I think, so we'll use up all this money on these guys. I think maybe I'll upgrade them even further when they come around to here, I think. Not worried about the general so much, because they're kind of expendable, but these units could last forever. If you're careful with them, they'll just have them throughout the whole campaign. Generals you don't, obviously, they just die at some stage, you have to start again. Okay, that's good. What about here? Yeah, so they'll be upgrading to level 1 armour as well when they get to here. What are they at the moment? Does it show me? It won't show me, will it? Oh, I don't know what that is really. Experience. Noble horse. Ashtrat's can afford best armour and weaponry. Unit rank 1. Noble horse. Over here. Were we going to do something? I think we were, weren't we? Yeah, we were going to do that. Actually, that's fine. It's 27 turns. Public order changing by 5, but this will actually bring it into order by at least 4. So we should be okay here at Brigantium. That's a good foothold. One last thing before we end the episode. We're going to try and get a military alliance with these guys, which will obviously mean that our rear is very, very... oh, they're not interested. What a shame. What a shame. What can we give them? Not much, I don't think. See if that makes them shame, I should have taken that military alliance when they were offering it. God damn it. Okay. Right. Okay. Why am I taking out Italy? It was to join up my territories, wasn't it? There was a good reason. It's to make sure that we've got a full run of territories through to Germania from here. As I say, once we've done that, we'll move into Iberia, take that out. We can then hold here and decide what we're going to do. If we're military alliance with British Confederation, I don't mind leaving them behind me. And we'll just move forwards, move along the African coast and into Germania and down here into the Balkans and Greece eventually. So we just have a big sweep through here, this direction. So that will be one option. I think probably taking out Iberia, military alliance with British Confederation, and then moving through North African coast, because the armies will all be here. We get to about here, we could even try attacking Greece through this way, up this direction and this direction in a pincer. But anyway, that's much later in the game. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I do apologise, there's been lots of movement of armies around and not much in the way of activity. But all I can promise is we will have a lot of battles when we're taking out the Veneti, and we may even have to fight, we will fight these other groups, the Serbs, these guys, Helvetii and Korea. We'll take out the Rieti, so that you can see they've got lots of stacks, but we're going to take them out cleverly. We're not going to attack all of them at the same go. We'll attack them out steadily and in our own time. Right, keep well, and I say bye for now. Bye.